Hello, everyone. The year 2025 has officially come to a close, so I would like to take a moment to look back at some of my best fingerboarding moments from 2025. Let's get into it. Now, right off the bat, we're going to be looking at a pretty recent clip. This one was a short I posted to where I just was fucking around on the rail, and as you can see, I was getting some pretty clean tricks on this one. I even got a cancel impossible to 50-50 grind right there, which is really nice. I was hitting a lot of different grinds on this rail in this session, and I was really just in the zone when doing this one. So I think this is probably one of the best moments of 2025 in general for fingerboarding for me. And yeah, let's get into the next one. Now this clip is just a pretty simple impossible, but it was probably the cleanest impossible I've ever done. As you can see, it fell incredibly smooth, and this was actually an entry for a challenge, but I was a little bit late for it. But this is still going on the leaderboard for best moments of 2025. Alright, this next one is a little bit of an older moment, but I think it's still up there for some of the best moments of 2025. So, first part of this video is just mostly grinds. As you can see, I was kind of just screwing around with a brick, and I actually landed, I believe that was one of my first kickflip to grinds, which was pretty freaking awesome. Then this part is mostly on the table, nice little dolphin flip to a tray flip, and then nice little kick flip, and then a double tray flip after this one. That was a pretty sick trick to land, and I didn't even think I landed a double tray flip. I thought I just landed a regular one. But when I slowed down the footage, I was really surprised with what I did there, so this is why this is on the list for best moments of 2025. This next one is from Flipping Awesome, which is the sequel to Flipped Script, which was one of my first fingerboarding videos. So this one, as you can see, I did a triple kickflip after this nice little lip slide right there, and that one took me about an hour to land, I'd say. But it felt really nice to land it, and it was again probably one of the best moments of 2025 for me at least. And yeah, it's just a really sick clip. This next one is the first 42 seconds of Later Haters Part 2, which is again the sequel to my very first fingerboarding video. Now this video was done and recorded with the Pickle, which was my first professional fingerboard. Now, if you don't know what happened to the Pickle, it's a very sad story. My cat may have sat on the Pickle and broke it, so that's really sad. But other than that, I mean, this video does have some pretty good highlights in it. I hit some pretty nice grinds, especially in these first moments of the video to where, I'm screwing around on this tech deck obstacle. And it was just a very fun video to record as well. I had a lot of fun recording this one, and that's why it is on the list for best moments of 2025. This next one was from my Christmas video titled Merry Deckmas. If you can't tell why it's called Merry Deckmas, it's because, it's the play on words, skateboard deck, or deck, and then Christmas. Yeah, I didn't really need to explain that. But, this video took me about, I'd say, 30 minutes to maybe an hour to set up, because I had to figure out how to wrap all these fingerboards, and I also wrapped the rail at the beginning of it. And, it was a good video. I got some pretty sick clips that you're watching right now. All of these really clean, really smooth. And this one in particular, that tray flip to 50-50 was fucking awesome. That felt really clean, really smooth. And, it was just fucking awesome. Which is why that part of Merry Deckmas is in my list for the top moments of 2025. Now, this next one is actually some of my first impossibles and impossible flip tricks, I guess you could call that thing in the beginning. I don't really know what that was, but other than that, this was just a really short 13-second clip to where, I was attempting impossibles and stuff off this nice little wooden ledge I had made in woods class during my senior year. So it was a really cool video, and I just thought it was worth a mention in the list. Alright, and then last but not least, we have this nice little clip that I recorded in the car while going on a trip. And I used my skateboard as kind of like a little mini fingerboard table. And I just really like this clip because I used two boards. I used one of my ultra rare tech decks that I had recently got, and it was pretty shredded up, as you might be able to see. And then I used the pickle in the beginning of it. It's not the cleanest clip that I've ever gotten, but it certainly is one of the more cherished ones, speaking that this was, recorded on a road trip, and we had just left a skate park, So I was, just session in the car and everything, and it was just a really nice sentimental moment to kind of look back on and everything, which is why it is on the list for top moments of 2025. And with that, the Big 25 is officially at its conclusion, and the Big 26 can get its running start. I will say for me, the Big 25 has probably been one of the weirdest slash worst years of my life, with some recent family events that I'm not too sure if I want to mention here on YouTube, that I may make a separate video on. But it was just a wacky year, and I will say fingerboarding definitely helped me get through it. And overall, it was just a great experience to watch the channel grow from, 0 to fucking 700 as of recording this. And it's been a big accomplishment of mine to get, 1K subs. I'm pretty sure that's the the current sub goal. If I'm not wrong, I'd have to look, but it's fucking amazing how far this channel has come and how far I have come as a fingerboarder. I think that watching my own personal growth in fingerboarding has been extremely amazing, and it's been a hell of an experience that I will probably never forget. Anyways, I hope you guys had a great 2025 and have a extremely great new year. I hope that your guys' New Year's resolutions are stuck to and everything, and that y'all can achieve those goals that you have set for this year. But anyways, that's enough from me. It is time for the video to come to a conclusion, so I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.